Hello guys, welcome to this video, and this is a different one from what you guys have seen so far. So far I've been doing this moments videos where I do montages basically of what I've been doing and moments really and in some of them I really wanted to talk, explain, but I was too scared to speak to a camera. And I am inspired by a lot of people to seek discomfort and to really put myself out there. And since that's what I'm starting to do in my life, I decided that I wanted to share that as well with everyone, and so that I could later see it as well. So welcome to my channel. This is a new chapter for my life and for my channel. And as I was editing the next video that I'm going to post, basically this video that you're watching, I was exploring the moments that I filmed this last 2 months and something, maybe 2 months and a week, I think, something like that. And I wanted to guide you through that. So that's what we're gonna do today. So to give you a little context, I am from Portugal, which is a country and it's in Europe. Basically, I am from Porto and I moved out of town and I studied in Caldas da Rainha. And it was a great experience. I made a lot of friends there. You know, I always wanted to get out of my town, so that was great for me, really. And eventually, I didn't finish college, but I really didn't want to come back to my hometown because I thought that I would never be happy here. But you know what? Things change, and before I could know, COVID hit and I was back in my hometown, locked at home, very depressed. Things got by, COVID calmed down, I went back, and then COVID attacked again, and then I came back again to my hometown. And eventually I was not knowing what I was going to do next. My friends that I was very close to at the time were not going back, so I was like, does it make sense for me to go back if I don't have these closest friends that I was so much, identifying with? So one of them asked me if I wanted to move to another place with her that is called Nazaré. And I went, and I didn't stay very long. I stayed for about a month. I think not even a month, but it was as short as that. And it's a beautiful place, but I didn't really felt good in it, and I started to get very depressed and I wasn't okay. So one day I had a really bad panic attack and I called a friend because this place is very close to Caldas da Rainha where I studied, and a friend picked me up and took me to Caldas da Rainha, and there I felt so good because I saw a lot of friends again, and I thought maybe I should be here, you know, all my friends are here, so why shouldn't I be here? So I stayed. Eventually, spoiler alert, eventually I left, and for a few weeks I thought, when I decided to leave, I thought maybe, why am I doing this? Like, I know why I'm leaving, but why did I come here in the first place? You know, I came here and I wasted time and I wasted money, and what for, you know? But after a while, and especially after editing all of these moments from these last few months, I realized, well, if I hadn't gone there, I wouldn't be where I am right now, mentally, with my friends, career-wise. I guess I'm nowhere, but my thought is different about it. And you know, I evolved a lot there. I worked a lot on myself, and I basically spent 2 months and something there, as I said, and I didn't do a lot of arts, which I have been doing less and less lately, so that was kind of sad. I wanted to do more art, but I didn't end up doing as much. But I actually tried a few things. And yeah, I painted a little bit. I did some different experiments that eventually I can show you guys if you want to see. But, me being me, you will learn this about me. I will change a room a million times, but I was doing that like so often. I was not okay there, and I didn't realize that the problem was that I wasn't feeling like I was in the right place, so I constantly needing to move what I could move, or where I thought there was the only thing that I could move. So I would change my room a bunch of times, and I also changed my hair probably the same amount of times that I changed my room, because it was a lot, really, a lot. And it was all for a good fun, and eventually I realized that what I needed to change was not the room disposition, but the life that I was having. I thought to myself one day, am I planting the seed where I want the plant to grow? And the truth is, I was there because I wanted to be close to my friends. But there was nothing for me there, and it took a while for me to really be able to dive into that thought, like maybe I love my friends, but maybe I shouldn't be here because it's not good for me. It's not doing anything for me. After I did some shadow work, some really, I'm gonna give me a second, because there's give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, everyone. Okay. While I was there, I worked on myself a lot. I was feeling so alone. I had never felt that alone in my life. And I thought, good, this is what I need. I need to be with myself until I no longer feel alone. And that's what happened, and it didn't happen that much time later. I persisted, and after, just a few weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks, I wasn't feeling as alone anymore, and I really got the feeling that I would never feel as alone as I had before when I was alone. Basically, I don't think I will ever be lonely, because we have ourselves, and I really learned that. I tried to put myself out of my comfort zone, but I couldn't really figure out how to do that. So I just put myself in front of a camera like I'm doing right now, and I really tried. I wasn't comfortable, yes, but I really tried, and I'm still trying. I want to go on, let's do this. I want to document my life, so no excuses are allowed. Basically, that's my motto. And I ended up, well, obviously having a lot of fun, spending a lot of time with my friends. It was really funny. It had hard moments because I was really working hard on myself, but my friends make everything so good and so worth it. I really love them, and I'm so grateful for all the moments and the barriers really that I could even surpass on my own, personal stuff. But my friends were there with me, and I would share my successes, my personal moments, and they would be really proud of me, and I would be so blessed. I am so blessed to have them. And after that, because I was there and my friends are still in college, I got to help 2 of my friends with works they were doing, with projects, and I got the opportunity to work on a second movie because I had helped a friend writing a movie the semester before, but it was the first movie. It was Kinda, obviously it's an amateur movie because we are starting this. But that one was the first one, and this one, I feel like it was so much better already, you know? It was really good. I am so grateful for Marco that you like to work with me. I really like to work with you as well. Thank you for, you know, trusting me and letting me be part of the process. I really loved this. I am going to link, the movie's not out yet, but I am going to link the other one that we did on the description. Remember, it's a college movie, but also remember it will be incredible in the future when we look back and we see, and then we look at where we are at the moment and we're gonna be like, damn, we did it. But it was really a good time, and I was really happy that I was able to do that. Eventually, we got to see the city that I lived in before, Nazaré. And that city is beautiful, it has so much beauty, but it's known for one thing, and it's the giant waves. I never knew why this had giant waves. I just knew that that happened. I never saw it there because it's in a different time of the year that this happens, but I was curious about it. And when I had to go there to get some of my stuff that were still in the house, and I decided, since I'm there, I'm gonna go on a walk, you know? I'm gonna go see some things. And we went to the place where you can see all of the waves. I was so terrified because I found out that the reason why the waves are so big, it's because in the middle of the sea, a few kilometers away from us, there's basically a giant, but like a giant hole, you know, like the ground just is this, and there's like, whoop, it's a giant hole, and that's where the waves start forming. And then when they come up to the shore, they still have a few kilometers, so they get really... The middle of the sea kind of scares me. The bottom of the sea scares me even more than anything. So like thinking that, I was like, what? And he told me this while we were there, so I was kind of scared. But then we ended up going to the museum that was there. That is where people actually see the waves also. And we found out like how that's formed, and it was really fun. And it had all of the surfboards of everyone that surfed there. There was the youngest girl surfing the most time, I believe, or the biggest wave. I was really proud to see that. And yeah, it was really fun because that's a place where I can only imagine the amount of people and of excitement that is there at that time of the year, because it's crazy. Its waves are insane, and I cannot imagine being there on top of this giant rock and the waves being the same height as you know? That really scares me a lot, but I cannot wait to go and to see, because, you know, I want that excitement. Even though it scares me, I want that excitement. And yeah, that was my 2 months, I guess. I am very grateful for them. I was able to close my eyes, to breathe. I was able to learn how to close my eyes and breathe, how to really work on myself and don't really just fear the parts that scare me about me and about life, but rather that facing them in a way where I can work through them. And you know, some things were really hard because it's not easy, and there's a lot of trauma that needs to be worked, but it was the beginning, and I am very excited that I was able to do this work, because I really want to live life, you know, I really want to live life the best way I can. Enjoy every single moment, enjoy what this world and this earth has to give, what people have to give, what love has to give, and I really just cannot be stopped by anxiety or fear. Like, we cannot be stopped by that, because then why are we here? You know, we won't be living here if that happens. We won't even be living. Like, I felt like I wasn't alive for a long time, and that really turned out into me not actually wanting to be alive even, and it was really dark, but you know, we are strong enough to go through things, and it's really good to come to this point where I realize that these things that scare me are actually the ones that I need to chase. Only that thought scares me a little bit, but gives me more excitement than it actually scares me most of the time, because I know that that is exactly what I should and I need to be doing to live life. So, welcome to this new journey of me out here just living adventures and documenting it. I really want to share with you guys what I'm living, and I really want to live. I want to try different things that maybe are not like insane, but to me that are a little experience that I want to take and a little adventure. So I am going to share that with you guys. Last year was hard, and in 2021 we must be thankful that we're still here and enjoy life as it comes, because unfortunately we take things for granted a lot of time. And last year, being at home, not being able to do the most simple things that most of us didn't think too much of and just took for granted, was really eye-opening to a lot of people, I believe, and to me as well, now that I think about it and really reflect on it. It even scares me, like, God, we were not free. We are not free in so many ways, but we really lost all our freedom, because if we didn't, we could get sick and die. It was really hard, and I wish all of the best to everyone, and let's do this, guys. Let's go, let's live, let's be here, let's enjoy this. So thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome to a new chapter of my life and of this channel, and I send you a lot of love, lot of love. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.